Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Good
I guess
morning.
almost afternoon. Today, the plan is mostly balance. So, if you have a chair or you're situated somewhere that you can have like a wall to hang on to, or your countertop or something like that, or bring in a nice sturdy chair. That's kind of what I'll be using for demonstration today. So I'll let you kind of figure out where you're going to set up if you're new. If you are new to us, my name is Corey. I'm a physical therapist with UCSD. And today I have Rachel, and she is an occupational therapist from UCSD, and she is going to be helping us. So if you are following along, she's going to stay in sitting because we can still work on your balance and kind of core strength from a sitting position. You don't necessarily have to be in standing. If you are able to stand and you feel comfortable standing and you're ambulatory, then obviously we should work on your balance in standing. So you will follow me or you will follow Rachel, depending on where you are with your own function. We are all going to start together, though, in sitting. So I'll have you get your chair, get situated. And we're just going to start with some nice breathing exercises to try to wake up our posture, wake up our core, make sure we have everything turned on and ready to practice our balance. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring those arms out to your side. Let's have your palms up, and you're going to be reaching up towards the sky all the way up. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale as you come back down. Again, reaching nice and out, far and high. Let's do that again. Reach out, breathe in as we get to the top. Hold your breath, good, nice upright posture. Exhale as you come down. That's 2, we'll do 5. Same thing. Inhale as you're going up. Bring those palms together if you can. And then exhale as you come down. 2 more. Inhale, breathing up, reaching up. Palms together if you can reach. And come down. 1 more. All the way up. Good. Exhale as you come down. Good. Now let's work on some reaching. So let's come down and we're going to reach over our head. Stretch out the sides. And then come back to the middle and go back over. Nice far reach if you can. Good. We'll do 10 of these. That was 2.
Great.
Good. Come back. Reach. Good. Come back to middle. 5. Good.
6.
6. Good. Up. Good. Reaching. Hopefully you're feeling yourself loosen up. The more we go, the more we do. Maybe reaching a little further or bending a little further. Okay, 1 more each way. Good. All right, good. And then let's bring our hands into this prayer position. We're going to do some twisting, okay? So try to keep it here. It's a good stretch for your wrist. So you can also kind of push and get good stretches in for your fingers. And then as we're doing that, we're going to rotate. So let's rotate to the side. Try to keep your hips pointed straight ahead. And then we'll come back to the middle. Keep your chest up. Rotate the other way. 2. Good. 3. Come back to the middle. And rotate. 4. Good. Middle. 5, back to the middle. Twist.
Twist, honey.
Good. And turn. Good, middle. Turn. Good, middle. One more each side. Good, middle. Turn. Good, back to the middle. All right, so we are going to incorporate some of the balancing things. So I want you to put your right foot behind your left. So you're gonna have that tandem stance, which could be a stretch for your calf depending on how tight your calves are. So you can bring it in a little closer to you, or if you have to have it out to keep your heels on the ground, you can do that too. And we're going to make W's. So let's start down into this W position, and then you're going to reach up as high as you can, and then come down. Again, keeping those elbows out and tucking them into your side. And up and down. Again, good upright posture, no slumping forward. Keep those shoulders back. Think about pulling them together and down as your elbows come down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then we're gonna switch. So you're gonna bring your left in the back and your right foot forward, same thing. Also, if you can kind of squeeze your knees together. That'll help keep your feet planted firmly on the floor. Okay, we're gonna do 10 more W's. So down and up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, great. Now we're gonna switch back. So we're gonna switch our feet yet again. And this time, instead of that W, we're actually gonna have our arms forward, or palms down, I should say. Again, squeeze those knees together, feet flat on the floor, and you're gonna bring it so your index fingers touch, and then you're gonna be coming back into almost like a row position, okay? So forward, make sure you get those fingers together, and then pull back. 2, 3, again, keep those arms up as much as you can, chest up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, and we'll let our arms take a break. We should be feeling those muscles at this point. Switch your feet again. Again, squeeze those knees together. Keep your heels flat on the ground if you have the range to do so. And we're gonna do 10 more rows. So tap those index fingers together and then pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Okay, we'll let those arms rest. Next one, let's change our foot position. So instead of being directly like one in front of the other, that heel toe, you're gonna basically overlap. So let's bring our right one back. Again, try to squeeze those knees together to keep your legs engaged. And we're going to have our arms out and you're going to tap your shoulder. So you're gonna alternate tapping, okay? So we'll start now. So we'll go 1, we're gonna do 20, 2, 3, really try to extend those arms out, 4, and work on your posture, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Shake it out. And then we're going to switch our feet again. So back to that half tandem. Give your arms a little bit longer to rest. My shoulders are tired, so that means you probably are too. Again, squeeze those knees together, feet flat. We're going to alternate tapping. Good upright posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. All right, we'll take another little rest break. And we're gonna switch our feet again. So that right one is coming back. We're still gonna stay in that slightly overlapped position, not a full heel toe. And we're gonna repeat the same taps. So alternating tapping your opposite shoulder. But this time I want you to try to do it with your eyes closed. So we just practiced it. You wanna make sure that you still keep your posture nice and upright. Don't let yourself kind of feel sinking to the side or leaning forward. Really see if you can keep good upright posture and make contact with your shoulders, okay? So we'll try it. So eyes closed and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Okay, one more. Switch your feet. Engage those inner thighs, knees together, feet flat on the floor. Shake out your shoulders if you need. We have one more round, eyes closed again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Okay. Last one for our sitting balance. We are going to work on marching. So you're going to lift your leg up, but as you're lifting, we're going to bring our arms up and kind of hold and then come down. Okay. So let's do 10 of those and we're going to pause again. No going fast. Okay. Here we go. So lift, hold, 1. Good. And down and lift. 2, and don't let yourself fall backwards too much. 3, good. 4, good. 5, engage your lower abdominals. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. So if you are able to stand and wanting to work on your standing balance, go ahead and stand up with me. If you are not, then you can continue working on your sitting balance with Rachel. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start with potentially a challenging position for some of you. So again, don't venture too far from your chair or your wall or your table, whatever you're standing by. We're first going to start with just standing and balancing with our feet together. So feet as close as you can get them together, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Again, good upright posture. This might be easy for you. This might be hard, but it's a good intro. So we'll keep holding. And it always feels like a long 30 seconds. We're halfway there. Okay, great. So if you were able to maintain your balance with your feet together without holding on, that's great. If you felt like you were a little bit off balance or you were losing your balance actively, then for the next series of exercises, you're going to want to hold on with one hand at least to the chair or the wall or the counter, okay? So we're going to go back into the feet together, and you're going to work on reaching up over your head. So for this, you could have your chair in front of you, okay? So then you can alternate. I'm gonna leave mine over here just so you can see me better. Okay, so you're gonna alternate reaching over your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So for the next one, it's going to get even a little bit harder. So we're going to keep with the reaching, but this time as you're reaching, I want you to turn your head the opposite direction, or I guess the same direction as you're reaching. Opposite direction of the reaching hand. I don't know if I just made that more confusing. Anyway, so I'm reaching with my right, but I'm turning to my left. Okay, and so then I'm going to reach with my left and turn my head to the right. And again, if this is a little bit confusing or if it's difficult for your balance, just alternate having one hand on the chair or your stabilizing surface. Okay, here we go. So reach, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right. Next one we're going to do, we're going to keep them fairly close together. They don't have to be like directly close together. And you're going to work on pedal pushes, okay? I don't know the best way to let you see. So I'm coming up onto like one toe and then switching. So my knee is bending when I'm up on the toe, and then I'm kind of pushing through, almost like you have like a stair stepper or something underneath of you. Again, if you need to hold on to the chair, hold on here as you're working on those pedal pushes, okay? Okay, we're gonna do 20 of them, really trying to hold your balance if you can, or use the chair if you need to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. Okay, and we're gonna finish this position with one more. So we're gonna bring those feet together again as close as you can, and we're gonna practice just standing here, just like that with your eyes closed. Again, if you have someone with you that you feel more comfortable for your balance, for your safety, or remain touching your chair or your countertop, that's fine too. Again, safety is our first priority, so do what you can. If that's still uncomfortable, just bring your feet apart and then close your eyes and try to maintain it there, okay? So feet together, and we're gonna go eyes closed for 30 seconds. I'll do hands on my hips. Okay, here we go. Okay, good job. You can open and reset. Bring those feet apart. Nice job. So you might have felt some sway, especially when you closed your eyes. Pretty normal. Some amount of sway is going to happen. If you were repeatedly kind of falling over and it was really difficult for you to maintain your balance, then that would be something that you would want to practice. Okay, so we're moving on from having our feet together. If this was challenging for you, you could stay here and keep your feet together for our next series of exercises. If it felt easy, then you're going to be welcoming the next section. So we're going to go back into that tandem position. So I have my right foot back, my left foot forward, and I'm just going to hold this position. Not walking, just standing. If that's too challenging for you, you can bring it back a little bit or put a little bit of space in between your legs in order to balance. So same thing, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Again, use your hand if you need to help stabilize you. Okay, very good. Already 30 seconds. So take a little rest break. If you need to step out and reset, you can. We're going to go back into the same position. So we're going to repeat the right back this whole time. Okay, so the next one we're going to try to do is going up, heel raises, and back down. Again, if this is really challenging for you, you can go back to that feet together position or leave some space. But we're going to try to do 10 of these. So up and hold a second, and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. That one's probably pretty challenging to maintain your balance and also to do the heel raises. Okay, so same theme, right one's going to stay in the back. And then what we're gonna do next is I'm going to then take a step out, kind of bring my feet together wide, and we're gonna do a little squat, and then you're gonna come back into that tandem position. Now, again, if this is challenging for you, which it might be, I'm doubting many of you practice this or have done this one before, hold on to this chair if you're losing your balance. Even just a fingertip might be enough to give you the balance that you need in order to be more successful with this exercise. If your balance is really good, then again, try to challenge yourself to do it without hanging on. Okay, we're gonna do 10. So here we go. So we step out, squat, and come back. 1, 2. Oh, see, I'm gonna lose my balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. So now we're going to repeat that same series that we just did, just with the opposite. So you're going to have your left foot in the back, right foot in the front, and we're going to start with just that 30-second hold. Take a nice deep breath if you need. Make sure you're keeping your chest up. You're holding your balance good. No slumping forward. Again, this might be a struggle for you. You might be having a little bit more sway, and that's okay. Just challenge yourself. If we're not challenging it, we're not going to change it. Okay, good. You can step out. Give your legs a little break if you need to. We're going to go back into that left foot in the back, and we're going to do our heel raises. So coming up here so you can see me again. So up and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Then we'll come back. I'll turn to face you. Again, left foot in the back. You're going to have your chair or your support on the other side now. So you could hold on here, and then we're doing that step out, little squat, and then shift back, okay? All right, here we go. We have 10. Step, shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Good. Okay. So we're moving on. So you can see we're kind of going in sequence. Now, if standing with one foot in front of the other was really challenging for you, then the next series of exercises, you're likely going to need to hold on to some capacity in order to be successful and maintain your balance. If standing one foot in front of the other was really easy for you, then you're likely not challenged in that position. So the next one will feel a little bit more challenging to you. But again, just because you can't quite stand one leg in front of the other doesn't mean you're not going to be able to do our next series. You're just going to modify it. So either holding on or sitting like Rachel's going to show you. But we are going to practice standing on one leg. So there's a few different ways we can modify this. So you can either stand and just hold one leg, and again, hold your chair or whatever your support is with one finger or a whole hand if you need. You can also have one foot kind of down like a kickstand. So I don't have a ton of weight going through my left foot right now. It's all still on my right. It's just giving me a point of contact with the ground. So you figure out where you need to be in order to be successful with the balance, but our goal is going to be to try to hold our balance for 20 seconds on one leg. So I'll let you guys start and then go. If you lose it, so if you drop your foot or you lose your balance, just get right back into the position and keep trying to hold, okay? We're halfway through. Okay, good. 20 seconds. Great. So we're going to stay on our right leg for now. And we're going to do some other things. Again, adapt your need for support as you need to. So for the next one, you're going to work on kind of kicking your left foot or your opposite foot back, but just my toe is touching the ground. And then I'm going to work on kind of swinging my leg, up into a march and then coming back through. If you need to stop in the middle and then go back, that's fine too. If that's hard for you, then I just want you to keep it there. If that's easy for you, then you're going to then bring up your opposite arm. So really working that dynamic stability, okay? You can still do it even if you have a hand on this opposite side here, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of those. Again, balancing on your right side. 1. And if that's still too challenging, just march in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Okay, we'll let your leg take a little rest break. Okay, so now we're going to do some clock steps. So we're still balancing on the right leg. So what I want you to envision is the left half of the clock, meaning from 6 to 12. That's going to be on your left half of your body. And we're going to practice stepping towards all the numbers. So you're going to step to 12, you're going to come back, we'll step to 11, so on and so forth. So we're going to go make our way down to 6, and then we're going to count our way back up to 12. All right, and same thing, hand support as needed. Okay, so we'll go 12, 11, and reach out as far as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, and then let's continue. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. All right, we're going to keep kind of progressively getting a little harder. Okay, we're going to keep balancing on the right leg, and you're going to try to kick out with your left. As you're kicking, and if you need this here, we're going to rotate our arm up, okay? And then you'll come down and then kick and rotate up. So you got to work on your coordination a little bit. Again, holding on to the opposite side, you can still work on that. Okay, let's try to do 10. Oh, and if it's still too hard, like you can't kick just out and leave it, put your heel down, okay? That'll be your kickstand. You're still getting the motion, still working on your balance, just a little bit modified. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, and you probably feel your right hip burning, which is good. Okay, last one. Again, kind of difficult, a little bit advanced, so use whatever you need to do. We're going to try to march, so bring that kind of knee up, and then you're going to turn it in and then put it down. Now, while you're doing that, you're going to try to come in with your arm. So again, in. So we're kind of just crossing the middle of you with our arm and our leg, just the opposite. Again, hold on as you need to. We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, good upright posture. 5, 6, use your core muscles. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Give your right leg a break, and then we're going to repeat that whole series with our left one. Okay, so you would flip your chair or your surface, or you perhaps, to the other side. We're going to start with standing on one leg for 20 seconds. So we're going to stand on that left one, and here we go. Again, reset if you need to. Halfway through, keep holding. Okay, good job. All right, and then we're gonna move into our march, our tap into march. So you're gonna come back, hopefully with that right toe touching the ground, and then coming up into the march. If you can, adding in your opposite arm. All right, well, I guess we'll reset. Okay, here we go. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, give your left one a break. Now we're going to do the clock. So it's going to be the opposite. So you're going to be doing the right half of the clock this time because we're balancing on our left leg. So we're going to be doing 12 to 6. Okay, here we go. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then 6 back up to 12. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12. Perfect. Okay. Next one is our kick or march or heel, whatever you're doing. And then that forearm twist up and then come back. Right? We got 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake out your hips if you need to. And then the last one is the one where we're crossing. So we're coming in with our hip and then across with our arm. Okay. 10 of those. Hang on to the chair if you need. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, move our chair. We're going to do a few stretches for our cool down. Let's see. If you're standing, we can stay standing. If you're sitting, you can stay sitting. We're going to work on kind of opening and stretching our hips. So kind of what we just did, just a little bit differently. So I want you to, again, lift and open. You can even tap that toe down and then come back. And then we're going to go to the other side. Lift, open, good. 2. This will help you with your turning. 3 is traditionally an issue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Shake it out. Let's go back into that kind of prayer position. So where our hands are together. And again, you're kind of pushing. You can kind of push through the wrists. See if you can get them to be nice and upright. They're at 90 degrees. But while we're here, let's do some cervical range of motion. So I want you just to tip your head and hold it. Again, good upright posture. Just bending your head. Then come back up. And we'll go the other way. Good. And back up. And one more each side. Up. Good. And up. All right, we'll rest our hands. Now I want you to work on rotation of your head and neck. So you're just going to turn as far as you can, kind of hold it there. Good. And back to the center. Opposite side. Good. Center one more time. Good. Center. Good. Center. Okay. And then we're just going to do a couple neck rolls. So kind of scooping down and up. Okay, very good. And we're going to bring our arm slowly across, and you're going to kind of hold it, not directly on your elbow, it may be above or below the joint. We're going to loosen up the back of those shoulders. Your shoulders did a lot of work today. Your back muscles did a lot of work. Okay, we'll bring it down and switch. Good. Take it out. And we're going to finish with some nice reaches again. So you're going to come up, reach up, deep breath in, and back down. Good. 2 more. Big reach up, deep breath in, good posture. And down. Good. Last one. Breath in. Good. And down. All right. So that's all we had for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you feel more balanced and taller. We worked a lot on both of those things today. Nice to see you all. We'll see you guys next time.